Hi, I'm Mark Harper, MP. I'm Minister of State for Disabled People, and I'm really pleased to be able to say a few words about Inspire Peterborough's Sporting Saturday.
Why do you think it is important for disabled people to be more active?
Well, of course, it's not just disabled people. Actually, probably we all ought to do a bit more physical activity. But of course, one of the things in the wake of the Olympic and Paralympic Games was about looking at how active everyone was, and we set up the Moving More, Living More campaign, and it's about making sure that people build into their normal day-to-day activities a little bit of physical exercise to improve fitness across the country. We know that many people do too little physical exercise, and obesity and lack of physical fitness contributes to ill health almost as bad a problem as smoking.
What needs to be done to change this inactivity?
Well, I think the important thing is making sure that people build into their programme something they can do each day, so maybe 30 minutes of activity each day. But of course, for disabled people, there's often more to it than that. It's about the accessibility of the venue, it's about their ability to get to the venue, so that's why organisations like Inspire Peterborough that can provide advice and guidance about that, and also work on making sure venues are more accessible. The distances and the way of travelling to them are more accessible, of course, are very valuable.
So how can those barriers be overcome?
Well, it's organisations like Inspire Peterborough working with their local authorities, I think, that can make a real difference. And we know from when this organisation was founded by councillors like Irene Walsh, and now with the support of councillors like Diane Lamb, and also the project manager Brian Tyler, who I know works very hard in making this successful, you can have a real impact. One of the lessons from the 2012 Olympic and Paralympic Games was getting disabled people involved right from the beginning of the process was key to making those games inclusive, and I think that's a lesson that can be done now at a local level, which we see, I think, here very successfully in Peterborough, which is something I think that can be carried forward with great success.
So what is the benefit of organisations like Inspire Peterborough?
Well, one of the obvious examples is that local organisations know their area best. They know who the local providers are, and they understand the needs of their local communities, and therefore working together with all of their partners, they can be much more effective on the ground than organisations that don't have all that local contact. And having really dynamic people involved, like Brian Tyler, who I understand is a man who doesn't take no for an answer, can really help those organisations be very successful on the ground.
What do you say to the disabled people attending today?
The most obvious thing is try something, maybe try everything, find something that you can do on a regular basis, and then make the contacts here so that you can go away and make it part of your day-to-day life, and then share the news with your friends, with your family, other disabled people, so that this event and the work that Inspire Peterborough does has a real important legacy, and a really important legacy from the 2012 Games.